Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Jims and welcome to another video on the Hunter Classic. Today I'm going to be hunting like a beginner, so like most people who have come to this game after the free-to-play update or before, I am dressed up like one and I'm using the 243, and I specifically am only allowed to carry 10 capacity of equipment, so I brought with me just the 243 and the deer bleat and binoculars. This is all I'm going to be using for the entire hunt. And we're on loggers point, so we can't shoot feral hog or pheasants, and it's very disappointing, but we're going to have to see what we can get. I also am slightly ill today, so I might be sounding a bit lower more often, but I should be okay, hopefully. And let's see what we can get. Probably this hunt I will just shoot anything I see. I will be focusing on males, but I think I will be shooting females since the 243 ammunition is free. You get 30 packs. I can only carry 10 per time, which is awful. But at least I don't have to pay for it. I've never been a big fan of the 243. When I first started hunting in the Hunter Classic, this was the only gun I could use for. When I originally started, I think it was back in 2009 or 2010 when I played for. I think when I started playing this again back in 2018 or 2019, I'll find out. But this was the only gun I could use, and back then you could only hunt mule deer. I think European rabbits and pheasant were the only things you could hunt, and back then you didn't get the shotgun for free, and you just had to go for it. That made it impossible to get. And there goes. I think those were just females, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were males there. But one, it tells you I'm not paying attention because I'm distracted. But I remember back then this gun looked awful. Compared to now, this gun now looks quite nice, but back then it looked garbage. I'll find a photo so you can have a quick look, because this thing back then was, yeah. Okay, whilst we wait for it, I will tell you a cool story. Now this is technically two, because I'm going to be telling you how I originally started playing and then how I started fully playing this game. Because when originally I didn't play for too long. I played, I think, a few hours. I originally started playing because back in the 2009, 2010 roughly, I originally started playing because a friend told me to, and we went on hunts together. I had no idea what I was doing, which made it pretty much pointless to him and me of why I was there. But I do remember I bagged 2 deers. I think a male and a female. One I got at the Canyon Bridge on this map as well. So I'm probably going to go there and see if I can do what I did back then. And I can see you. The point is trying to shoot if I can't see properly. Come on, poke out. We all want to see the first kill. The hunt being nothing useful. There she is. God, got grass in the way. Oh, that was a point blank. This thing is going to pretty much drop him with a double lung. But she's gonna score nothing, so she was really pointless to shoot. But I fully started playing the Hunter Classic about I think nearly 2 years ago, because me and one of my friends, we started having a go at it. I wanted to go back to it because I played Call of the Wild and I enjoyed that, and I really want to get back into try the classic again. And it wasn't fun, but really, when you couldn't hunt too much back in the pay-to-play era. But what made me buy a membership and a starter pack for this game was when they did because they added a week system where every week some of the animals will go free to hunt for all players. So if you didn't have a license, you could hunt a grizzly bear. Of course, why would you? Because you wouldn't have any equipment ready to take it on. But they did one that included every single animal in the game. And so I went out there with the single shot, which went free. I don't know when, but when I started, it was. And by that alone, I was able to convince it would be good fun to buy a membership. Because all that freedom really shows you what this game was to be. Of course, now everyone can hunt every animal for free. But back then, when that came out, it felt what it should have been. And I then, in November, I picked up the 12-month membership and a starter pack, which I picked up I think the most expensive. No, I picked up the most expensive starter pack, which came with the 12-month membership, and then I went and got some EMs to get the 9.3 X74 over and under break action and heavy recurve crossbow. I do not regret anything for this game. Anything that I buy, I don't regret. And it'll be the same for Call of the Wild, because I don't play that anymore. Well, I still do occasionally, but I don't. I will be making a video on the new weapon pack when it comes out, because I'm really interested in the caps lock muzzle loader they'll be adding. But let us continue with this video, because I forgot what I was going to say. So we have this female deer coming in, and she's gone. But a question I would like to ask everyone here who own firearms in real life: if you go hunting and you have children, do you take them with you? Now, I don't expect anyone to answer, but you know, I would like to know if children go hunting. I know they do. I believe in America that in some summer camps they do, but I'm just curious. And I would appreciate, if I could stop umming all the time, but I would appreciate any responses. And let's continue. I'm going to head down south, to this tower in particular. I will pop by this one, but I will just be trying to get to that one mostly. The coolest part about this hunt, even if I don't catch anything interesting, is that it shows a lot of people the painful difference between a person like me who owns tons of equipment and all the camouflage you'll need and weaponry, compared to someone who will just start with a 243, a deer plate, and these binoculars. It's amazing the difference. Now I know the difference, but it's just amazing to me. Alright, so we have our female mule deer. She's down. Just like that. To be honest, if anyone's watching this, don't shoot the females. Unless it's a rare, there's seriously no point. You don't get anything apart from hunter score. The only reason I'm doing it is because I'm doing it because it's the ammo's free, and I doubt I'm going to see many males on this hunt. So I'll decide I'll shoot I'll shoot anything that I can shoot. So I'm going to continue to this main hunting tower. I'm going to skip the one I've built a long time ago. We continue there, and if we find maybe a coyote or something, that'd be lovely. Otherwise, I'm going to be going to Whiteheart Island to try and find some whitetail males. Ooh, we have a male. We have a male whitetail. Ooh, the promised land has arrived. Let's try and bring him in. Hope for the best. Look at him. Looks rubbish. And judge a book by its cover. Not the best. Can I shoot him from here? Have a look. I could try. Have a good idea. DPI's not working in my favour. Oh, he's coming closer. When he stops, I'll try and take a shot. Come on, boy. Stop for Mr. G-Max. It's a lot harder to use this scope than most, which makes it a nightmare. Ah, that was probably a bad shot. Ah, can't get another shot on him. Let's check his blood. I don't feel confident. Alright, so we're going to, I think this is his blood, as I accidentally press E instead. Let's check the blood. Is it? Lungs and heart, okay, so he didn't, there he is. Good news, he didn't even get over the other side. So we hit his left lung. It was amazing how I did that, but 99 score, not even average. I'll take a trophy shot anyway, celebrate this. He has an awful back times on the right antler, which would, to be honest, he probably would have scored actually probably 120 if it wasn't for those back times, making it look quite awful. But I'm going to continue to the tower, and then I'm going to move on to Whiteheart Island. And we have a female deer who has spotted us. Let's see if we can get a shot on her. Nope. Okay. Yeah, quick call. I meant it. See if she stops in a nice spot for us. No, I can't see anything. That's the downside of classic draw distance. I'm playing on the maximum render. That's one of the annoying parts of this game. It's quite hard to shoot vitals sometimes. Nah, I think she's alert, so she's not going to respond to the call. I'll try and get close and take a shot at her. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're floating, but look at that, that's a coyote. What a perfect idea to shoot from here. Now, I'm going to try and get to the tower. I don't know what that female is, but that concerns me, but hopefully we can get a shot on that. Not that, potentially not, oh, there she goes. But that, coyote. Getting flanked. Oh, there she is. Good up. That was a very poor shot. Oh, there was someone else. I'm going to quickly dash to see if I can get a spot on them. Could have been a rare coyote that I've just wasted my opportunity. Another coyote. Burning down based on the fact you can't see it. Or it's outside the render range, one or two. Probably the latter, to be honest. Yeah. Shame. But we got a coyote. Female, I believe. Yep, female. 37. Not really that interesting. Shot her for the stomach, which is more interesting. I thought I hit her in the spine, to be honest. But, I'll actually keep going on this map for a bit more, I think. I'm not going to move to White Heart, because I'm starting to feel a bit too ill, so I might end this after one more animal. So that coyote's within shooting distance. That looks 200. And to be honest, I'll be amazed if I can hit with the scope, but I am going to try. Yes, you've heard me, I'm going to try with the, I think this is 2 times scope. Yes, I'm going to do it, and yes, I'm going to fail. Let's see if I can do it. There they are. I think that is 150 meters away, so it's pretty much at the start of bullet drop. So I'm going to find a spot somewhere in the grass. Take a shot. Ah, here we go. Go. Aim. Boom! That's what you call an elite sniper right there. I really didn't think I was going to hit that, but that is a ma. That was amazing. So let's go and check. I have no idea if it's a male or female. That's the main problem. Now we're going to find out and see. And this will be the end of it. That looks like a crossbreed. So we're going to find out right here and right now. And here is coyote. Just going to grab one more track. Yes, no, that's a common. Yeah, it's a female. 39. Did better than the last one. I'm going to take a trophy shot and end this video. So here's our trophy shot. She looks a bit like an idiot, but I'm going to call that the end. So I will send you to the outro. So there you have it. That was our beginner's hunt. Of course, I'm not a beginner. I've been playing for the game about 2 years now, but I'm showing everyone what it's like. Even though you've probably been it, you probably are it, but for me, it's a nice experience to see the painful difference between how I play the game and compared to what a beginner does. But with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this hunt, and I'll see you next time. I am going to be doing the Canadian goose hunt. I forgot I was going to do it for this one, but it was a last minute change, but I will. But with all that being said again, I'll see you next time in the next video. See ya!